So it's going to do a gameplay review for the game T.R.A.G on the original PlayStation. Relatively obscure game. Not a lot of people have heard of it. However, in recording the gameplay video footage, here's what happened. In fact, I was really looking forward to doing the review video for you guys, but it's obviously needs to be adjusted, needs to be fixed. I need to maybe find some different software. Who knows? But I do plan on still bringing it out. It's probably about another week in delay. It's about 3 weeks out. I do plan on making at least one video a week. That's my goal. The review videos will be hopefully one every 2 weeks. Is what I'm looking at. Hopefully doing. I'm going to be today showcasing, well, tonight, showcasing the original PlayStation games that I have. I've got about 26 of them to go over here, including T.R.A.G. Again, I do plan on making review videos for each one of those moving forward. So here we go. First one being Action Bass. Not much to say about it. It's fishing. It's cool that you can use the fishing pole controller for it, so that's kind of cool. Other than that, it's kind of a generic fishing game, but a lot of fun if you like fishing. Got Auto Destruct. This game is interesting. It's kind of, how do I say, it's kind of like Twisted Metal meets Driver in a way, I guess, in that you play this like cop guy and you do missions and you have guns in your car and missiles and things. It's a lot of fun. Great game. Spent a lot of time on this. It's a fun game to play. Next one here we have is Driver 2. Great game. Spins not one but two discs. It's got a free roam mode, so you can just drive around. Cool thing about this one though is, unlike in the the first game, the second game you can actually get out of your car and steal their cars, so it's kind of cool. And you can also sit at tables, which is kind of weird because why would you do that? You can't shoot anything or anything like that. You can just kind of sit there and enjoy the scenery, I guess. But really good game, a lot of fun. You do missions. You can do multiplayer. That's a lot of fun. Next game here is Final Fantasy Final Fantasy Chronicles. I know how to read. It has both Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy IV, which is really Final Fantasy II on the Super Nintendo. We saw it as 2 for some reason, and got it 4 when it hit the PlayStation. Both really good games. A lot of hours I put into both games. Really, really fun games. So worth checking out if you like role-playing games. Final Fantasy Anthology is the next one. This is Final Fantasy 5 and 6. Both really good games. 6 came out on the Super Nintendo originally as Final Fantasy 3. So those of you who played it on that, you recognize it as 3 there, but it is 6 here on this collection. Really good games. One thing to say about both of these, however, is the load times are pretty bad. If you used to play them on cartridge and you play them on this, you'll definitely notice the load times. They're there, and they're definitely noticeable. Next game I have here is Final Fantasy VII. This is the black label. This is also misprinted. I'm not sure if you can see it on this here, but the word, I don't know if you can see it here, word masterpiece is misspelled, so it's kind of neat. Really good game. It is the first Final Fantasy game to ever go 3D, which is awesome. It originally started out as a Nintendo 64 title, but when Nintendo decided to go, stay cartridge, whatever best went CD format, that's when Square decided, okay, we're going to put it on the PlayStation. And it's been on the PlayStation as well as other consoles ever since then. Really great game. I spent so many hours on this game. I've bought it more than once. It's a great game. If you haven't played a JRPG, turn-based RPG, worth playing. It's really, really good. Next game on this list here, or on this stack rather, is Final Fantasy IX. Really good game. It's your standard Final Fantasy game. Again, all 3D. The characters are more anime-ish, I guess, than 7. And there's also 8. I don't have 8. I didn't need to get that. But 9's a really great game as well. Jet Moto 2. This game it's a racing game. You play on like jet bikes, or I guess they can be considered jet skis, if you will. But a really fun game, fun multiplayer, tons of fun, lots of tracks, worth checking out. Next game we have here is NCAA Game Breaker. It's your standard run-of-the-mill football game. I mean, nothing more to really say about it. It's football. So if you like football, check it out. Next game on this list is NFL Blitz 2000. Great game. One of the better football games out there on the PlayStation. The next game on this list is Need for Speed 2. Really great game. A lot of fun to race with, or play rather. Cool thing with this one here, lots of tracks, lots of cars. There's cheats to like being an outhouse, or be a crate, or be a T.R.A.G. T.R.A.G is pretty fun. Racing around as a log is kind of interesting. There's a cheat for that. So really great racing game. Next game on this list is Need for Speed 3. This game expands on the second one, adds the police. You can play multiplayer where one of you chooses a racer, then one's the cop. Put down spike strips, try to stop the other player. It's a lot of fun, so worth checking out if you like that kind of thing. Next game we have here is Pro Pinball. It's a really good pinball game for being a digital pinball game. It's pinball. I mean, if you play pinball, you know what pinball is. This is a great pinball game on the original PlayStation. Next game we have here is Rayman. Rayman is a 2D platforming game. It's a really good game, really well done. A lot of fun. So if you have a PlayStation, you like platformers, really good, worth picking up. Next game we have here is Ridge Racer. Very good arcade racing game. Not a lot of tracks, not a lot of cars, but a good racing game. And the cool thing about this game is you can actually start the game up and put in your own CD. So if you want to go ahead and race to rock, or race to rap, or race to country, or whatever you want to do, you can do that with this game. So it's pretty cool. Next game we have here is Road Rash. What is there to say about Road Rash? It's a really cool arcade racing game on motorcycles. You can kick other players off their bikes in order to get ahead. You get weapons. It's a lot of fun. Good multiplayer there as well. Next game we have here is San Francisco Rush Extreme Racing. Great racing game. Really well done. It's cool to like go through the tracks and find the secrets and stuff. So it's a good racing game. Street Racer. Kind of a Mario Kart-esque type game on the PlayStation. This did come out for the Sega Saturn. It was definitely better on the Saturn graphically than it was on the PlayStation. However, it's still a good game, so worth checking out there. Next game we have here is Test Drive 5. Really good game in the Test Drive series. There's cops trying to stop you. Really great locations. Good driving mechanics, so worth picking up. Thunder Truck Rally. I know I don't have the the actual front cover. That's actually the manual. But really good truck game. Essentially just monster trucks, monster truck racing, kind of like Monster Truck Madness back in the PC days, but really good game there. A lot of fun. Next game we have here is TNN Motorsports Hardcore 4x4. Again, another monster truck game. Really good locations. Tracks are awesome. Cars are awesome. Monster trucks. Not much more to say on that. The next game here is T.R.A.G. Tactical Rescue Assault Group. This is the game I will be reviewing here in the next few weeks. Tactical Rescue Assault Group Mission of Mercy. You can think of this as like a Resident Evil type game, and that's essentially what it is. It's Resident Evil in the sense that it is I wouldn't call it survival horror because it's not, but it is in the same bracket as you have pre-rendered backgrounds, 3D characters, tank controls are there. It's you play two people. One's a guy and one's a girl. I forget their names. They'll be in the review. But instead of zombies, you have like robots or machines and other people. You come up against as well going through the game. But so far, what I played of it, it's a lot of fun. Hopefully, if I get my recording fixed up, so I will get it fixed up. When I do, I'll do an in-depth review of that, and I am looking forward to this again. T.R.A.G, a really, really good game. If you like Resident Evil, like that type of gameplay, it's worth checking out. Okay, we have the next one here is WCW Backstage Assault. Standard fare wrestling game. Not much to say there. It's wrestling, but with the WCW guys instead of WWF. Really good locations, great wrestlers. You use weapons and things. It's a lot of fun. We have WWF In Your House. There Goes the Neighborhood. Really good racing game. I think it's more arcade-ish than it is your standard, like more simulation wrestling game. Really good game, done by Acclaim. Worth checking out. And we have WWF SmackDown 2 Know Your Role. This is a great wrestling game. One of my favorites on the original PlayStation. A lot better than the first one. You can create your own wrestlers, own entrances. A lot of customization here. And it's a lot of fun. So worth checking out. If you like wrestling, you like WWF, you like SmackDown, worth checking out. And the last game here is World's Scariest Police Chases. Not much is talked about as far as the title goes. It's very much along the same veins of the original Driver. In the sense you can't get in your car, you drive around, you're a cop. You essentially just chase down bad guys and try to stop them. It's a cool, unique multiplayer aspect of it, though, is that one of you is the driver and the other one's the gunman, so that your partner's the one shooting, you're the one driving, so it's kind of neat. Yeah, that's a brief rundown of my original PlayStation games that I have here. I may be coming into some more here in the next few months, so I will definitely showcase those when I get them. But yeah, I really hope to grow this channel. I really hope to make it a good channel for you guys, good content, and something you look forward to watching every week. So please like, subscribe, share. That'd be great. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the videos that are going to come up here in the next few weeks. And take care.